Hi guys, welcome back to my videos. And this is coloring book collection number 2. Now, I'm going to try to get through with this in 12 minutes. So, I promise you will get to see the majority of the book, but I will review the book as fast as I can. Now, the first book that I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorites. It's called Creative Haven's Fanciful Faces. This book, you guys, is absolutely gorgeous. I love the drawings in here. Some of them are complex. Some of them aren't. Like, this was like crazy complex. It's like crazy complex. I have done coloring in this book right here. I did the front page. I decided to do the front page. There are lots of beautiful drawings in here, like this one. This one's going to be very interesting to do. It's very beautiful. The pages are one-sided, so you can color with marker as well as color pencils, as well as gel pens. Watercolor, however, if you do watercolor, I suggest you put something between the pages, something like Bristol board or any kind of strong paper to absorb some of the water. But I wouldn't advise watercolor, but if you want to do watercolor, that's up to you. Since you can tear these pages out, yeah, I would recommend it. I don't have any watercolor. Well, actually I do, but I don't use watercolor like that. This is a beautiful book, you guys. It's absolutely stunning. And this is another page I've done. I love the faces on this book. This book right here, I bought it from Walmart for about $4, so $4 to $5. Um, it's a beautiful, beautiful book. So guys, if you want this one, get it. Remember, guys, it's gonna be difficult though, but it's worth it. Okay, my next coloring book. It comes from the Dover. Actually, the next 3 coloring books I have, they come from the Dover company. These are all 3 of them. And each one has a specific theme to it. This one right here is called Fairy Fashion. Now, when I got this book, I was thinking that it was going to be beautiful fairies, but unfortunately, it didn't turn out like I wanted it to turn out to be. But it is a pretty book. It is a nice book if you like something like this. It's in comic book style, as you can see, almost earlier comic book style. I love the way the drawings look. I haven't colored in it yet. The pages are not single sided. They're back to front. So there is an image on the back of each page. The book is beautiful, you guys. It's an incredible book, and it's almost some of the characters in here kind of reminds me a little bit of the guy from Link and Zelda. Actually, remind me of Link from Link and Zelda. And I was like, this person probably actually liked Link and Zelda, and it's more of a Zelda style coloring book. I mean, Zelda's not in here, but basically that's what it kind of reminds me of. And our next coloring book is called. It's like something I really like to do. I love horror movies, guys. When it comes to horror comics, all the way up to monster movies, I love them. So this has got to be my favorite. It's called Vampires, and basically it has different types of pictures in there. And this actually tells you. This book actually has something very interesting in it. The strange thing about it, it actually have a list of almost every book this company makes. And remember, it's made by the Dover Book Company. And this is called Vampires. The pages are not perforated. They are back to front, and as you can see, some of the drawings in there are amazing. I love the way it looks. And every now and then I come up on some that kind of reminds me of a horror movie I've seen. Like this kind of reminds me of an old Dracula movie I seen one time. Um, this one right here kind of, and then there's even times when I when I can kind of see a little bit of Bram Stoker Dracula in here as well. All the way up to the old Draculas from back in the 50s, the silent movies. All that is in here. And I love the way these books, and if you're a goth person, this book is perfect for you. I mean, it's just, It's just purely 100% vampire, vampire, vampire. I love this part. I love that one. That was so cute. I have color in this book, and I'll show you the coloring. And I thought this was awesome when I saw it. And it's a magnificent book. I love this book. It's so, so cool. And guys, it's from the Dover Company, the Dover Coloring Book Company. This book cost me 1 cent off Amazon, you guys. 1 cent. They sell them for 1 cent. The highest I've seen is like 28 cents. So guys, if you like vampires, you like goth, this is the book for you. This is a great coloring book. Now, my next coloring book is also from the Dover Company, and it's my favorite. Carousel Animals. I love this coloring book. The same as all of Dover coloring books. They do not have perforated edges. The images are back to front, so I would not use marker on neither one of these three books. And as you can see, this is a very interesting coloring book because it actually tells you how and who created the different horses, carousel animal horses in the book. It actually tells you because every single horse has its own style because there are different artists that actually create these horses. And I love coloring in this book. It's amazing. I did not know that Carousel actually had a lead horse until I actually read this book. I was like amazed. And the book it doesn't just feature horses. There are other animals. If you actually turn it on the back, there is a tiger and a zebra. And yes, the tiger and the zebra is in there. There are other animals in here. And it gives you an example of how to color the animals. Like the seahorse, the dragon. And then the most interesting page has got to be the last page in this book. You design your own horse. You design your very own carousel horse. And I cannot wait to get to this page. I have color in this book, by the way. As you can see, I was having a little bit too much fun. Sometimes the thing that gets me is the fact that his tongue is hanging out. I really don't go with that, but a lot of them, I noticed that a lot of them actually have their tongue hanging out. But this is an amazing book, and I love it. If you really want the history of carousel animals, as well as learn the name of artists who actually carved them, then this is the book just for you. But you also get to color the animals in there, and they are beautiful. I love this book, guys. It's one of my favorites. Now, I have another book for you. It's also from Creative Haven, and it's called Enchanted Fairies. This book is amazing. Guys, here's the thing about this book. On Amazon, this book goes for $5.99. I ended up finding it for $3.99 at Walmart. Walmart has them, guys. You just got to pay the shipping and handling. But other than that, this is a beautiful book. It does have perforated pages. And this is one that I have done in here. And she's the flower fairy. The drawings are gorgeous. I love them. And they're by a woman by the name of Barbara Lazine. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. And they are single-sided. The paper is nice and heavy. So if you want to use marker, you can, but I suggest you put something between the sheets so you don't bleed onto the other ones. And the beauty about this one, these you can actually tear them out and actually use them for framing or putting up on your wall or just anything. They are a beautiful book. And I love the drawings on them. The drawings are beautiful. Like this one, I thought she was absolutely gorgeous. There are a lot of them here. And I think this one's got to be my most favorite one of them all. She's gorgeous. As you can see, she's quite lovely. This is an amazing book, guys. And it's worth your time to actually get your hands on it. Now, I'm going to give you another coloring book. And this one right here is a little bit lower now. And it's actually one of my most favoriteest coloring book of all. And this one is actually by a woman by the name of Samantha Covington. and I love it. And the book is called Mystical Horses. And I love her coloring book. It does not have perforated pages. All the images are both back and front. Love this coloring book. All there are unicorns, alicorns, as well as other animals in here. There's even a fairy in here. It's like a little fairy right there between the unicorn's leg. I love this book. There's also puzzles in here that you could work on. This one right here is a little out of my range when it comes down to it. But I don't mind that puzzle because I've grown up with coloring books like this. They always have a puzzle in there somewhere. This is a beautiful, beautiful drawing. And some of the drawings are like this, as you can see. And I love, 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 love this coloring book. It's my favorite. I do want to, however, get another copy. The cheapest, I ended up paying like 1 cent also for this book, you guys. So it was a good price. And I did not mind getting my hand on it. It was worth it. Now, I know that some of you guys don't know about this stuff, so that's what I'm saying. Allow yourself to find these coloring books because they're worth the time. Now, my next coloring book is called Animals, and it's one of my most favorite coloring books. I love it. Basically, what you get is these patterns, and you get whole animals, you get half animals, you get animal's head. There's a bear here, and it's cute. The strange thing about this one is they're single-sided pages. They're not perforated. I'm sorry. The theme here is basically forest theme, and they have leaves. Some of them even have vegetables drawn as them. If you actually look at the rabbit I just showed you, this rabbit is actually made up of all veggies. And they're like a whole bunch of these animals in here like this. And I just love it. I did that one. And you can use gel pens, so don't worry about that. And just put something between them and you won't have to worry about bleed through. So guys, that's it for today. My video will go over 12 minutes. These books are worth the time because you get to have fun, you get to relax, and you get to color things that you like. If you go on Amazon, you will find books to your specific kind. If you like dragons, if you like mythical creatures, if you like vampires, like horror movies, they have all that. All of those. So guys, I'm gonna say good night. Peace out.